Very good morning to all of you. Uh, my name is Praveen Thakur. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for IBC Media, and I want to thank you all for joining us this morning. We will be starting our program for today very soon. We're just waiting for a few participants to join, so we'll be starting soon. Thank you. Okay, so thank you again, all of you, for joining us today. This is Praveen Thakur, Chief Operating Officer for IBC Media. Uh, Before we get into today's program, I want to tell you why we are here today. And by doing that, I will uh, try to give you a perspective of what is happening in this blockchain space today, and what are the key challenges that the space is facing, and how IBC Media is trying to solve these problems, some of these problems. And one of the things that we always talk about blockchain industry is this is a fast evolving space in which the innovations are happening at a very fast and rapid pace, and this space needs a significant amount of sharp minds to come and contribute. Right now, if I look at blockchain space, I see, and we all have figured out that that particular puzzle has to be solved, which we, I think, haven't really figured it out yet. IBC Media's massive effort in this direction is that what we are going to be talking today. But before we start, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart on behalf of IBC Media, all our partners who are making this journey possible, because we are talking about something which is pretty important for this industry. So this journey cannot happen in isolation. So we want to thank Tech Mahindra. We want to thank T-Hub, Task, and Blockchain Hyderabad, and all other sponsors who are making this possible for us. Now, guys, let's talk about what we're trying to do. IBC Media, as I said earlier, has been working with all of you, the top colleges, in ensuring that the latest technology that is right now in front of us, this reaches the hands of you people. Now, unless you are aware of this technology, unless you make your hands dirty in this technology, you will not be a part of this ecosystem. So this is one of the things that we are working very hard towards. We are also working on creating startups. Now, startups are the fuel upon which any ecosystem thrives, and blockchain is dependent on all these startups which really have been growing in this space. So IBC Media's effort is towards accelerating that effort by several programs I will be talking about down the line. And on all these fronts, we are working on creating this developer community for all these key blockchains, which will become the foundation stone for the technology to go to the next stage. So what we are going to be covering today, we will be talking a little bit more about the purpose of IBC Media's effort. We will be introducing you to some of the key elements of this program. We will also be getting deeper into the program as to how exactly we are going to be fulfilling the vision that we have kept for ourselves. And no program becomes successful unless you really have checks and balances around the program, around the plan. We will be talking a little bit about that. For the question and answer, what we feel here is we are working very closely with your college leadership, your placement body, and the state government body such as Task. And please feel free to reach out to your placement body with your questions. And we will be releasing the FAQs and question and answer for all the questions that we receive from you, so that these information gets passed on to all of you. So that's what is the plan for today. Again, I want to thank you for joining us today, and I'm extremely sure that this session that you are going to be attending today will open new insights, will give you new insights, will open a lot more opportunities for you, while you are studying your academics today. I think this is going to be something which will be extremely valuable to you. So before I go further, I would request you to scan this QR code. And this is the QR code for our Discord channel for IBC Media. And this Discord channel that we have created is a place where all the information about the program, the events, the happenings, all those things will be shared with you on a frequent basis. So if you are on this channel, then you will be getting to know all the important information pieces about IBC Media and the programs. We will also be enabling you to, put your questions there. We will be posting our FAQs, and also we will be inviting the key contributors in this space, experts from this space there, and you can participate in interacting with them, get some of the answers of your key questions, and your journey will become very much effective if you are on this channel. So I again request you to please scan this and be a part of this Discord channel for IBC Media, which will be extremely helpful for you. Let me start with the technology space. Now, I started my career in software in 1996, and in those days, I started programming on IBM mainframe. Many of you have heard of. Now, IBM mainframe was one of the I would say the strongest machines, which was used by big enterprises, where the enterprise needs are massive. The business needs were massive. But if you really compare those days, and from those days to now, where we stand, the technology evolution has really happened in a very, very, I would say, disruptive manner all along. So that's how basically, we talk about Gartner's hype cycle, where the technology changes, and when the technology changes, the business use cases adoption changes, and then the technology becomes the mainstream technology. And if you really look at the technology stack, you may have the data side of things, you may have the machine learning side of things, you may have the backend, infrastructure side of things, you may have the front end infrastructure side of things. All these really have been, providing a lot of job opportunities to, students, to the people. But what we see right now, blockchain engineering, which really has several sites basically, and this blockchain engineering technology stack, as I see here, this is a very, very diversified stack in which you have the backend side where you go and do programming in the backend. You have got the front end programming, and then you have got a pipe which really connects these backend and front end, and and makes all this possible. But apart from this blockchain, you will also be able to use other technology stacks which are there, and ultimately, make a full scale dApp in the blockchain space. So if you look at the growth rate of growth of the developers' requirement in this space, this is huge and humongous. Now, and that is what our effort here is today, to make you guys ready for this industry. Now, that is something which I will be. That's a big statement I'm making here, that our effort, from IBC Media, is to make you ready for this blockbuster technology. How do we do that? We'll talk about in my next few slides. So if you really see what IBC Media is trying to do, IBC Media has got multi-pronged strategy. The number one is that how do you first of all become familiar with this technology? That is the agenda number one. I think many of you may have heard of blockchain technology, but you may not really have gone deeper into this technology with respect to its nuances. So the first thing that we want really you to do is to become aware of this technology at a high level, from the technology standpoint, from the functional standpoint. Once we do that, then we will be orienting you towards some of the nitty-gritties of this technology in terms of its components. We'll talk more on them later. But we are just not orienting you, but we are giving you an in-depth training on some of these key concepts. Now, why are these key concepts important? Because these are the foundation blocks upon which the whole blockchain application world, rests, and that is very important. And once you are trained in some of these key technologies, then we will be helping you build the applications in this technology. And we do that by providing you industry expert trainers, which is arranged from IBC Media side. And once you start building with them, and then this journey gets repeated. We have IBC Hack 1, then we do IBC Hack 2, then Hack 3. And this journey continues to 20 hackathons over the next 5 years. Now, imagine somebody who has gone through this cycle of awareness to orientation to training to building with trainer. Then imagine, your level of expertise once you participate in few hackathons, you are becoming industry ready. Now, that is one of the key objectives that we have in our mind, that we make you industry ready. And that way, the different blockchain companies today who are struggling to find the right talent from the community, they get the talent that they need, and we provide you a job opportunity at a salary level, at a scale, which is definitely not possible in other technology. And last but not the least, this technology is going to be the future technology, in which what we strongly believe, that all the use cases from the Web 2 world are going to be transitioning to Web 3, what we call blockchain world, in due course of time. And the speed depends upon how fast we are getting the developers community built in this space. So that's the journey we're talking about here, guys. Some of the important things, as I talked about, why you should care about this, why you should not ignore this, because the opportunities are huge. The job placements, the salary scale that I've talked about, you cannot imagine. This space gives you an opportunity to work from anywhere. Now, that is something which really we have seen in the COVID times, but this industry believes in that, right? How do we do that? We talked about we will be educating you, and we will be providing you certifications which demonstrate your command on the technology, in the space that you are going to be working. And by doing that, we are going to be creating, we are going to be making you industry ready, who will be the direct targets for all these blockchain companies who right now are, as I said earlier, they are struggling to find the right talent. Guys, apart from this, we also have, some key participation rewards. And again, before I move ahead, I'll say that, we are very thankful to the government agencies. We are very thankful to your principals, your placement agencies who are working hand in hand with us in making sure that this technology, the benefits of this technology, reach out to you. And once we are able to see that, then only you will be getting these advantages and benefits. Now, you will be, you will be getting the hackathon prizes up to 190,000 US dollars, and across these hackathons. So, say for example, once your building with trainer is at a level, and you start building something which really is very valuable, or you are being able to come out with something which is industry, which industry needs, you are looking at some interesting prize amount. We want to thank our principals with, the parent principal rewards, where we see that principals are not only your principals, but they are parenting you also in the whole journey. We will be rewarding the college leadership, top 10 college leadership, and we also be rewarding, and recognizing all our relationship managers from, task who are making this, doable for us. How exactly are the colleges and how exactly are the students going to benefit from this? The first thing is that you are getting upskilled in the latest and the greatest technology in blockchain and Web3. Now, I think this is not a small deal. This really what we are claiming and what we are talking about here is needing a huge amount of effort from the background to make this happen. But all of these things are coming to you on a platter in a defined way, so that your skill upgradation happens. We definitely will be, rewarding the top colleges, where the, students are performing extremely well. We also will be providing you with, some certifications, which will become a testimonial of your knowledge in this industry. Now, this is going to be very important because this is going to be valued by all the hirers and the hiring companies. And last but not the least, as I talked about the recruitment opportunities in the latest technology is also very valuable because, we understand the blockchain companies much better than others, and we know what are their pain points. And by bringing this program together, we're trying to solve that puzzle where they get the top talents and you get the top, job opportunities there. So this is something which really is going to be playing out extremely well. Now, IBC Media, we are not doing this for the first time. We have done in the past, and our success track record is, fantastic. In fact, our last 2018, the hackathon that we had conducted, we had participation from 11 countries, and 200 plus government representation was there, and with a fantastic lineup of speakers, 80 plus, and the whole event was covered by 150 plus media media instances, and the attendees were huge, 5,000 plus, a lot of sponsors and lot of international interest and delegations were part of this. So this was a fantastic, successful event that we had conducted, and now we have scaled it up. In fact, our current 2022 program is much higher in scale than that we had done, and with the contribution and participation from our partners and sponsors, I think we are aiming much higher in the future. and you will be a part of this journey, all along. So let me do one thing. Let me show you a glimpse of our last event, and so that you see the scale and you see the quality of the event that we had done last time. Just give me a second.
Very warm welcome to you all to the inaugural ceremony of the first ever Industry Government Conference, the International Blockchain Congress 2018.
Blockchain augments the credibility, accuracy, and efficiency of the practices while reducing the risk of fraud.
1101 is not merely a protocol. It's a complete ecosystem in itself. And this is going to be one of the most powerful organizations that's going to come together to change blockchain forever from India.
Nucleus vision, if you think about it, is a culmination of IoT, blockchain, and machine learning. The Nucleus vision is essentially trying to bring the technology to the masses, a blockchain application being serviced to over 100 plus million customers.
Together in this partnership model with the government, the industry, academic institutions, we can really take India to one of the leading blockchain proponents in the world today.
So we in Goa government are very keen on bringing forward a center of excellence for blockchain in Goa, and we'd be happy to collaborate on this initiative.
We are now building an operating system. It is now redefining the way the IT would be conducted, and more importantly, the way business processes will get conducted. We would be signing an MOU to launch a Telangana blockchain district.
We promise that this platform will be 10x the size next year. You will see a major leap from where we are. We thought this is bigger, we will make it large.
So I hope this would have given you some insights about how was the last event. And blockchain industry, as we all know, that this is one of the front leading industry today. And as you may have heard many speakers, the use cases are getting into all walks of life, be it banking, be it retail, be it insurance, be it agriculture, be it logistics, be it supply chain. All innovations are happening, and the technology foundation is at the foundation for all of these things. So let me give you a glimpse of the hackathon that we conducted last time before we continue.
This man has had many weeks of sleepless nights trying to make today happen for you guys. So, are we excited? Yes!
That's what things like hackathons interesting. For anyone who says it's just an event, this is the story that you should now be telling. That this fosters imagination and dreaming. The power of dreaming is what allows people out there to depend on people like you to take us to the next level.
What blockchain is about to do in India is going to be such a revolution and such a big impact globally. Hunger, that you guys show, for showing up and sitting here for days and really coding and doing things, it can transform your life. Some of you guys, I see 5 years, 6 years, 10 years from now, 2 years from now, you'll come up to me and say, remember I was sitting in that room? That's my company doing 100 million. That's my company doing 500 million. That's my company that's doing some great things in India. How many of you guys know that?
Just now I learned that there's a hackathon happening here and it's just so amazing. I would strongly encourage all of you to continue this conversation with your teams and other teams.
It's not about the 2 days that you're here to hack, but ensure that the fire continues for weeks and months. It needs to be you guys, it needs to be people like Idea Labs that bring it together, and there is no reason why we can't conquer blockchain from here.
First off, I want to thank all the industry leaders, Rajesh joining us, and everybody here across 12 states, and we have almost 40 plus mentors. Pankaj, thank you for organizing this. I think you have done a fantastic job in getting them together. And the team has worked really hard.
Due to this, the public perception on crime is decreasing.
Our solution is to bring the whole microloan process onto the blockchain, making everything fully transparent.
So the current debt market in India is about 13 lakh crores, which is 200 billion.
Current international trade practice.
Okay, so I think in the interest of time, I am continuing here. So you must have got a glimpse of what kind of hackathons we were able to conduct, and some of the best names in the industry, they came out of this. The important thing that we need to appreciate here is that hackathons are typically conducted in which the developers, professionals, they come and participate. But the limitation there is that this does not reach the scale that we want this technology to reach. And that is where IBC Media has come up with hybrid model of hackathon, where we just don't ask you to build, but we train you, we equip you with the technology, we make you, we give you that ability to build, and then we help you build, and then we kind of make you successful. Now, that is the cycle that we're talking about, which this industry has not seen before, and IBC Media is kind of in the process of doing it. You see the interesting media coverage that we had last time, and I think this itself speaks volume of the event that we were able to conduct, and the impact that it really made on the ecosystem was one of the best in the industry globally. Now, we talked about what IBC Media is trying to do, what this industry is facing today, how are we going to be achieving this feat in next few years. But before we go into little further programs, let me tell you how we are structuring it. So as I said, we have right now we have made 5-year plan. In this 5-year agenda is going to be having education and certification programs that I gave you a glimpse of. This will be comprising of several hackathons, 20 hackathons. These hackathons will be the places where you will be discovering yourself. You will be handheld, you will be trained, you will be your innovative side of the mind will be challenged to come up and build something new. And that will be the real discovery that you can imagine and you can expect from these kind of programs. Then we are also aware of the user community base here. This industry, if you really compare this with the conventional financial industry, where you have got the the CFAs, we have got the analysts. They kind of go and do a lot of trading, basically without the community doesn't not really having a lot of idea about it. We want to bring the business sensitivity and create these retail users who understand this space in terms of the applications in the decentralized world, and how exactly do you go and leverage these applications to maximize the yield, for example. Now that is one of the prominent use cases that we see in the financial world. Like that, we are also, like I said earlier, we are also encouraging the startup communities to come and build on our platform and be rewarded with $1 million worth reward, cash and non-cash, where the ecosystem gets the newer and newer applications. So there are several things that we are doing right now, and as I said earlier, this is a progressive journey that IBC Media has embarked on, and you need to be a part of this to really get benefited from the whole effort that IBC Media is right now trying to make. To summarize it, we have our hackathons going throughout the year. We have got the startup pitch competitions, which they are going throughout the year, and similar to that, DeFi competitions. And all these things will be converging to our 2-day government-led conference, which will be basically rewarding all the star performers along the whole year, and recognizing all the colleges, the college leadership, and the RM leadership, the bright contributors, the bright developers who are coming into this space and they are proving their mettle. All those the performers will be rewarded in our main conference. Plus, this main conference will be also hosting several keynote speakers. We will be having several industry concerning panel discussions and investors VIP lounges. So there are several things that will really go on in the month of Jan 23, and I would believe that that's going to be one of the places you definitely should look at being there. Right now, as I talk, our Hackathon 2 is in progress, and we're seeing a huge amount of participation coming from the participants in building things. And this is continuing right now. So please, if you have not really registered for Hackathon 2 in IBC, please feel free to participate, register yourself, be in touch with our representatives. Please join our Discord, where you will get all the information so that you are part of this journey. So let me quickly go to, I have talked about this overall plan. In October right now to January, what are we doing? We are reaching out to you. We are making you aware. This program that we are doing today is a program to make you aware of what IBC Media is doing, so that you understand the depth and width of the whole program and what it really offers to you. Then we will be getting into a 9-day training program, which is starting on 21st of November to 29th of November. And, our outreach team will be talking about it. But then we will be having an evaluation quiz, which has started this morning, 10 a.m. And this will be live till tomorrow late evening, late night. And you please take the test we are trying to identify people who are already, up to speed. And all these people will be basically, some of these people will be getting an opportunity to participate and in the 9-day training program. And then we will be helping you build with trainer. Then we will be kind of, identifying the best products in building. We will be providing you an ability to demo it to our experts. And finally, of course, the best ones will be rewarded. But before I get into, I will take a few more minutes on making you aware what exactly is Web 3.0. You must have heard Web 3.0 number of times, but then you must understand this Web 1.0, which was there, the starting of the internet, where the content was static. It was read only, like Wikipedia, without contributions coming from the consumer, the news sites, all those gave. And when it started, people were, it was a mind-boggling feeling for everybody that, look, this is how the internet works. But that had serious limitation because people were not able to contribute to that. The community was left out of the, the whole process. And then it migrated to the next stage where the read-write became a possibility, where you could go and contribute. Imagine Wikipedia without a consumer, without the community participating in it. You cannot really imagine. And look at the retail websites, look at the social media websites. None of these things really could have existed if you really don't have an ability to go and contribute to the internet. Now, this was another, path-breaking thing. But what really happened in the whole process, that the people who were contributors to this internet, they were left out, they were not rewarded in line with their contributions. And that is the biggest problem that really blockchain is solving, or Web 3.0 is solving, is reading. You can read stuff, you can contribute to the internet, and you can get benefited for your contributions. Now imagine, when this is happening, all the models which are existing today in Web 2.0, they all stand with a chance of getting disrupted by a similar proposition in Web 3.0. So you don't get surprised if you see an equally important, social media application in Web 3.0, which is replica of Web 2.0 social media application, but with an ability to go and, give you a reward for your contribution. Now, this is something which is really very, very important, and that is what is making it path-breaking. And people are building it. Society and the communities coming forward to participate in all these things. Some of the salient points, as we talked about, this is the Web 3.0, and blockchain does not need any intermediary. Gone are the days where you need a third party to make transactions happen between the two ends. Now you don't need a trusting party in between. Similar to that, there are several other salient points which we will be kind of covering when we talk. When we proceed with our journey in this program. But then I wanted to highlight here one important thing, that this technology is path-breaking. This technology needs people. This technology needs sharp minds. So please come forward, get benefited, learn this technology, and get a career that you would not imagine otherwise. We talked about this thing a little bit earlier, where the model that we are doing for you is basically educating you. We are not just leaving you and asking you to come and build. No, that doesn't work. We have realized it. And I think industry is yet to realize this, that what IBC Media has already started working on. We educate you. We help you build. We mentor you. And in the whole process, we bring world-class experts in technology who are going to be working with you day in, day out. They will be answering your questions. They will be, helping you with your query resolutions. And then, along this cycle, you get, better and better in your skills and better in, application building ability. So, guys, I think this is very important that I'm talking about here. And to get to a little deeper into what we are trying to do in the 9-day event that we are conducting on 21st of November to 29th of November, we will be having orientation session. We will be orienting you towards the technology. We'll have some key discussions on the subject, such as, what this industry is going through, what is the, what is the supply side, what is the demand side, how do these things get together, etc., etc. And then we will be getting you some deeper into blockchain, the architectural side of it, how exactly the application architecture happens, what is the difference in the way you store your data in blockchain vis-a-vis how do you store your data in conventional RDBMS or NoSQL databases? What are some of the key blockchains? Those are thriving, those are trying to solve problems, DeFi, decentralized finances, non-DeFi use cases. Then we'll get into some core technical content. What exactly you mean by programmability? How do you write smart contracts? What are oracles? And there are several other things that we will be talking about. We will be training you on these technical topics. Then we will be going to our, we will be spending some time on our key sponsor, Polkadot, where, we will be, getting you familiarity and giving you confidence in building in Polkadot environment technology stack, which is Substrate, which is a Rust-based environment. And this is one of the most happening blockchains that we right now see in the blockchain ecosystem. One of the things that we also feel that while you are techie, many of you may, who are attending this session today, you may be from the business functional side of the world. So we will be helping you build ideas, generate ideas. What really has happened so far in the industry? What more needs to happen? How do you think of some, innovative solutions which really can be done in Web 3.0, which was not possible earlier? So we will be spending a lot of time on generating these business possibilities, and then we will be kind of helping you get you develop those, business opportunities there. And then, of course, as I talked about, we will be spending a huge amount of time in helping you build these solutions that really you have come up with, that you have really learned, and we will be getting you some experts who will be making you do this. And finally, we will be identifying the best projects in the whole process, and we will be helping them build, further down the line, and that will be something which you will be kind of, game-changing experience you will be going through here. So some detailed plan here. I think I'll not go into too deep here. But then again, as I was talking earlier, we have, all the different aspects of the function, the blockchain ecosystem, the technology, the business ideas, the building part, the hand-holding part, the mentoring part, all these things we have, we are covering in these 9 days. And I can tell you that if somebody attends these 9 days, in a way, by giving the proper attention to these events, I can tell you, once you end these 9 days, you will be at a different level with respect to the skill that you have gained for this space. Now, this experience, I have not seen anybody else offering you, which IBC Media is trying to, offer in front of you. As I was talking earlier, that any program for that matter needs a governance. Because what happens, there are so many people, we are expecting 300 to 500 people off ground, participating in the physical hackathon. And that's a huge amount of, huge number of people. We also will be having a lot many people who are participating, in this event online. So it really needs to have some governance structure. So we will, while we help you, while we solve all the problems, we'll also be trying to see where are you needing help, where you need hand-holding. We will be collecting this data. We will be reporting this data to all authorities, your college authorities, your placement authorities, to the government of Telangana, the task body. We will be definitely sharing this data and identifying who are the guys who are, who are excelling, and plus who are the guys who are needing help. And all these retrospection will make us this program better. We will definitely be identifying you if you are a bright spark, a bright spot in the whole program, and we will be giving you due recognition for your contributions and work there. And as I talked earlier, we will be providing you certification, which will become a testimonial for your contribution to this space, which will be valued by the hiring companies, the industry, and everybody. So I think that is going to be another interesting thing for you. And while this event is for 9 days, the hybrid event I talked about, but then we will continue helping you, mentoring you beyond this time also. It is not that this event ends here. While we will have another hackathon in the next few days after concluding this event, but then in between as well, we will be providing you mentoring. You will have an opportunity to participate in hackathons. You will be having an ability to participate in sessions which we are going to be organizing by IBC Media and These are all going to be, wonderful learning opportunities. But one thing I always say to all of you students, that there has to be, a reciprocating effort coming from your side also. Then only you will be able to get the maximum benefit from this program. Now, let me go and talk a little bit about the execution methodology, how exactly we will be making this happen, because what we are trying to do here is not a small thing. This really needs to have a plan. And while I was working with my team here, internally, we have made a lot of plans. We have spent hours and hours of planning and, setting up the methodology there. So all those hard work that we are doing in the back end, all those are going to help you and making sure that you get the outcome that you are anticipating by participating in these programs. So let me just take you quickly. We have task relationship manager who are helping us. We want to thank them. They are helping us, getting in touch with the college leadership, and the college leadership themselves are helping us, reaching out to you in such a way that you understand the program. And once you understand the program, once you see what this program is going to do for you, and then you start participating. And then the whole participation, matrices and the participation, structure is going to be captured. And this will be a, feedback loop going to your college leadership, going to the task leadership, so that we help you where you need help. Now, this is something which is very, very important for this program to function. Otherwise, what happens that, the best outcome may not come. So we are very, 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 very firm about this governance mechanism that we have put in place, for this program. And I talked about their different stages, processes. One of the things that we are doing right now is, educating you or briefing you about the program. Then we will be doing the offline training program that I talked about. Before that, we will do a quiz, which has started this morning, 10 a.m. And this is, you have an opportunity to come and participate in this quiz, which will tell us about your, the current level of awareness of the technology in general, plus in blockchain. And then we will be kind of using that data to kind of identify the top performers and get them into the, the physical activity. But the rest, people who are not being, coming in this process, in the first top 300 people, they will still be able to participate in the online. All these events will be, live cast, and you can exactly, get a similar level of benefits by participating in that. There's some terms of engagement, as I talked about earlier, that we will be, conducting this skilling program and certification. This is coming free of cost. Now, we will be, issuing you internship certificate, for completing participation, which will be very, very important for you, to, prove to others that, you really have gone through this process. And then you will be, you will be able to interact with the top industry trainers and experts from the, all the key blockchains and the industry leaders, which really gives, which opens a complete new world of thinking process for you. The very, very important thing that you will be getting here. And of course, one thing that I want to highlight here is that all the logistics, such as accommodation, transportation, food during these 9-day events, we will, we will request you to manage it yourself. IBC Media is not going to be managing that for you. And as I said, for online thing, the internship certification you will get there. The skilling program is again free of cost for you as well. And we will be having online support for you developers who are building things online. So there will be adequate support for you during this process to make your journey effective there as well. Some of these views we just wanted to look at, like the skill certification I talked about, internship certification we talked about. So these things are very, very important for you to understand that these are not just plain certificate, but they give everybody else, when they look at your certificate, that yes, you have gone through this process, you understand some of these basic, and if you have done the, if you have done the program and if you have built something, that is a credential that you earn here in the form of this certificate. We talked about governance, a little bit more on that, during the outreach process, during the training process, building process and submission process, the task, RMs will kind of do certain things, and the college leadership spokes will do some certain things. These are very, very important, because based on these things only, the effectiveness of the program will come. And as I said earlier, that we are extremely thankful to our relationship managers. We are extremely thankful to the college leadership and the spokes who are helping us reach out to you and make this program effective, and ensuring that we are achieving what we have envisioned for IBC Media. And more than IBC Media, this is for you, this is for the industry. Some of the important information about the program flow we are talking about today. And as I said earlier, today is the assessment started, and we will be kind of looking at it. By tomorrow, end of the day, the assessment will be open for you to participate. Result announcement may come maybe a few days later, because we would want to look at the result and analyze it, and then we will be coming back to you. So that might be maybe a day or two later. But then what we really have been doing, so this really highlights the whole flow of the program. Now, before I close the session for the day, I would again request you that please scan this QR code. This is a place where you will be getting all the information that you need during this journey, in getting your answers to the questions, in connecting with the experts, in connecting with the sponsors, participating in sessions. A lot of activities will happen on this channel, so it is very, very important for you to be coming and being on this channel, and be a part of this program. So guys, I think right now we will not be opening the Q&A session here, but then as I said earlier, all the questions that you might have during this process, please feel free to share those questions with your college leadership. Our team is in direct contact with your college leadership and the placement team, so we will get to know these questions. Our team will work towards answering those questions, and we will be posting these question and answers for you on various platforms. We will be sharing with you in a PDF document also, so that you get the answers. Other than that, please visit our ibc.media website, where you will get a lot of information, and we frequently update and provide the information on our IBC Media website. We also have our Notion page. Notion is a platform which is widely used in blockchain world, where people give their information to the community, and we also have our Notion page, and you will be getting those links from our team, so that you can visit those places. So before I end, let me take a few minutes to summarize what really we have tried to do this morning. Blockchain is the technology for future, and this is in a bold statement I'm making here. Blockchain is redefining the way, as you heard Mr. C.P. Gurnani in our video. So blockchain is redefining the way technology is going to be used for businesses. The business use cases are going to be evolving. In fact, newer and newer business models have come out thanks to blockchain and Web3. There is a whole lot of economics has come. A new model of economics has come in the form of tokenomics in the blockchain world. So the finance is changing, the technology is changing, the business use cases are changing, and on top of that, this blockchain technology is evolving at such a rate, at such a pace, that we always say that years in the conventional technology, they are considered to be weeks and months in the blockchain. Now, if I said that, then this blockchain technology also constantly needs an inflow of the sharp minds, as I talked earlier, to come into this space to sustain the growth and to sustain the innovation that this industry is facing today. And I'm sure IBC Media, with an extensive plan that we have built for ourselves right now, is incredible effort in that direction. We are serving the blockchain ecosystem. We are serving the blockchain companies, and we are making it for you so that you become a part of that industry. If you just be with us, if you just follow what we are guiding you, our experts are guiding you to do, and if you are taking this journey seriously, I can tell you that nothing else could be as valuable as being a part of this journey, apart from what your academics is, apart from the academics that you're following in your college. So with all these things, I want to come to an end for today's program. Abhishek and Sneha, if anybody else wants to comment anything, if not, then I am good for today, and I wish you all a fantastic learning experience, fantastic building experience with IBC Media, and I hope that and I am sure that lot many fantastic hackathons will happen. Lot many fantastic businesses will be created here. So I wish you all the very best for all of that. Thank you so much.